Hello everyone. My name is Brie Sodano. I'm a personal finance expert, the founder of From Sheep to Shark, invented the invisible system to stop bleeding money and start stacking cash. And I have a 6-month money coaching program called Shark School. So today I want to go over some investment basics with you. I have talked to a lot of people about where their money is or what kind of money they have or what their money's for. And I'm going to break this stuff down to get over some of the most common misconceptions about accounts, brokerage firms, things like that. All right. So when you are deciding that you're going to invest, there are a couple different things that you need to understand. So the first is where your money is going to be. The second is what kind of account your money is going to be doing. The third is how it's going to be invested. So when you're deciding where your money is going to be, the main choice that you want to decide is whether or not you want a discount brokerage or whether or not you want a full service firm. So discount brokerage firms are places like Vanguard, TD, Scottrade, E-Trade, and this is where you're going to place your own trades. So it's going to be less expensive because you're going to have to do the homework and you're going to have to essentially be your own stockbroker, which is fine, but that's why you're getting a discount. Then there's full service brokerage firms, and so that's going to be like your Ameriprise, your Edward Jones, Raymond James, Morgan Stanley. This is where you're going to have some full service type options. So this means you're going to have probably a stockbroker, financial advisor, insurance agent, somebody who works for you and is helping you do these things. You're going to pay more for full service than you are in the discount world. Makes sense, because they're not just going to be placing your trades. People think that being a stockbroker is like the easiest thing in the world and you're just going to place people's trades, which is not necessarily true. Placing the trades is pretty much the easiest part. It's picking out the investments that are suitable for your risk tolerance, suitable for your time horizon, and suitable for your investment objectives. That's really what your advisor is going to be doing for you, and that's what you're going to be paying for. Okay? So sometimes we have 401ks or other things like that. So you want to know where that money is, and that's the first step. Now, the second thing is you want to know what kind of account that you have. So people will tell me, oh, I have investments because I have an IRA account. Well, you could have an IRA account that's just like basically acting as a bank account and the money's not invested. So when you're picking out your account, there's different purposes for accounts. Some accounts are for college, some accounts are for retirement, some accounts have no strings attached. They're just brokerage, personal brokerage, and some have personal retirement. So when it comes to college, you could have a 529 account, a Coverdell, a UTMA or UGMA account. When it comes to retirement, there's lots of different retirement options. So this is where you want to pay attention to what rules go with what type of account. So for example, retirement accounts means that you have to wait until you're 59 and a half to have the money. Some have penalties or other like tax consequences. So anytime an account has a number at the beginning of it, 529, 401, 403, these means that the government is involved because that number stands for something in the tax code. So you want to pay attention. If you're investing your money in some sort of account that has a number at the beginning of it, that means you are involved with the government in some way, shape, or form. And that's good and bad at the exact same time, because anytime the government's involved, there's strings attached. And so this is what you would want to be talking to your financial advisor about, or if you're in the discount world, be doing some homework on to make sure that the choice of account matches really what you're going to be doing with it. I'll tell you a big mistake that I see pretty often is when people sign up for retirement accounts for money that is not going to wait until they're 59 and a half to be needed. So that means they're going to pay a penalty. There's going to be all sorts of heartache when really they could just have a brokerage account. Another mistake I see people making is having a 529 when they really just need a brokerage account or a bank account. And they don't necessarily need all of the bells and whistles that come with a 529 account. Okay? So now that we've decided where, right? We're gonna have either a discount or a full service brokerage firm. We know what we're doing with our money and what kind of account we're gonna do. Then you wanna choose how the money's gonna be invested. Now, on this triangle here, I don't know if you guys can see it, but cash is always gonna be your safest investment. Then there's bonds, which are income investments, and then you get into the equities market where you can have growth and income growth or aggressive growth. And so this is where, again, if you have an advisor or you're using a discount brokerage firm, this is where a lot of the research, a lot of the homework comes in, because there's something like 90,000 securities that you have the options of owning. And so this is where you want to make sure that your allocation matches what you're doing and how long you have and the level of risk that you're willing to take. And so that's it in a nutshell. So this was just a super quick explanation. A lot of times I see people mixed up saying that they're thinking that a Vanguard account is the same thing as an IRA, and you can have an IRA at Vanguard full of mutual funds or full of cash or full of anything. But you want it, when you're thinking about your investments, you want to be thinking about it in 3 different layers. Where is my money? Who is it held with? That's where. What type of account do I have and what's it doing for me? And then how is the money in that account invested? So it's 1, 2, 3. All right, so I hope that was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions or you need anything, feel free, shoot me a message. You can book a call, whatever you need. All right, have a magical day.